exclusive, raising questions about the commission designed to police the police. WBZ discovered that an officer forced out of a police department held onto a job teaching new recruits. WBZ's Louisa Moeller shows us how the commission missed this until she started asking questions.
Hundreds of police officers of tomorrow are trained at this Linfield Academy, run by the Municipal Police Training Committee, or MPTC. And up until recently, WBZ discovered an instructor working here with a history of complaints against him. This is former Stoneham Police Sergeant Thomas Heller. Last year, an independent investigator hired by the town concluded that he used the N-word when recounting a story to department officers on approximately half a dozen occasions. The investigator also concluded that Heller used an ethnic slur directed at another officer. And Heller was investigated for making an inappropriate comment regarding a female accident victim. The investigator sustained that too. Heller resigned in lieu of discipline from Stoneham Police last December, but kept his other job here as an MPTC instructor for months.
It's shocking that he'd still be employed in some capacity as a police officer, and more importantly, training other officers.
This is attorney Tim Burke, who is representing another former Stoneham officer who is suing the town of Stoneham and the department's former police chief, James McIntyre, for failing to investigate Heller's alleged conduct, such as claims he physically assaulted an insubordinate officer.
It resulted in an investigation almost 9 months afterwards, but only because we had insisted that this be done through our whistleblower letter.
Stoneham reported the investigation into Heller and his resignation to the Peace Officer Standards and Training Commission, or POST, built to certify Massachusetts officers, investigate their conduct, and enhance public confidence in law enforcement. POST has a public database of officer complaints, but when we checked it in February, there was no record of a complaint against Heller, and the line "resigned in lieu of discipline" was added just days ago, the same day we reached out to POST about Heller's case. So how did Heller stay under the radar for months and keep training police officer candidates here in Linfield? The answer may lie with POST. The commission says it has not publicly posted any complaints from January of last year to the present. Is that a problem if you have a year's worth of complaints that maybe other agencies can't see yet?
It's easy to make a complaint against an officer, and officers receive complaints inappropriately on a bunch of different occasions. So it's really important that the post take time, allow the officers to set a defense up.
WBZ security analyst Ed Davis says POST is working appropriately, even at its current pace.
I believe that POST has already made a dramatic difference in police operations here in Massachusetts.
We called Heller and went to his house looking for a comment, but only found a closed door. And MPTC sent us this statement. In keeping with our deep commitment to upholding the core values that define our agency, the MPTC has revoked this instructor's certification to teach courses at our academies. Heller was employed in February and only decertified after we started asking questions. We reached out to the former Stoneham chief, who did not respond to requests for comment, and the current chief declined to comment. Louisa Moeller, WBZ News.
Well, earlier this evening, we received a statement from the Stoneham Police Department and the town, which reads in part, the town's actions were thorough and in accordance with post-commission requirements. There is no place for hateful language among the members of the Stoneham Police Department. When someone fails to meet those standards, they will be held accountable.